is what I can sell. 4,800, not bad.
Welcome. What it?
You can't like skip through a dialogue like you can in 316. 316 with 56. Yeah, it's just the same. I think 30 is the soft cap.
Farewell, good hunter.
So if I get around 30 then. So we're going to have a look at the ice chalice that we got. We've got the Foom Road chalice from the Bloodstock Beast. We've got the Ale and the Ran chalice. I think I read that. Yeah, I did. And this is the Ailing Ice chalice. Great chalices unlock deeper reaches of the labyrinth. The Great Ice Chalice became the cornerstone of the Quiet, the elite delegation of the Healing Church. It was also the first Great Chalice brought back to the surface since the time of Bergenwolf and allowed the Quiet to have audience for Abriatus. So there you go. Yeah, without further ado, let us go to the Advent Plaza, where we fought the fucking whatchamacallit, the One Reborn. Loading screens. And we never went up here. That's because I don't want to ruin the surprise. A bunch of people with menses cages on, adults and children. More children. And at the top, seemingly the most important, let's inspect the mummy. Oh, whoa, we've just been teleported. And here we are in the lecture building. The upstairs this time. Dun dun dun. So yeah, there's a couple of important lore notes in here and we get a little payback on a certain character. So look forward to that. Just like downstairs, if you look in here, everything seems okay to me. Oh, there actually isn't a thing in here. Nope, he's at the door. They think they've got you good with this guy. Fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure I've got all the keys I need. Not that any of the keys apply to the upper floor anyways, but got the keys. Nothing over there. Those two are just gonna shoot goop at you. The only thing they're gonna do is kill your frame rate. Like everything in this area just kills frame rate. I like that that pretend attack you just did. So yeah, we'll have a look in here. Some lore notes, I think, somewhere. At least I should. There we go. Hunt the great ones. Hunt the great ones. And then if we look in here, which is the upper lecture building. Master Wilm was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. And we can presume the guy who just killed Rohit because he was like sitting on it. Rohit before he turned into a blobby monster. Can't wait for this one to miss. Oh no, he just got started out of it. Oh my god, the humanity. Oh, there was another thing. Oh, well. Look at all the bloody school kids down there. There's so many of them. It's like real 6th form, everyone's asleep and dead and sludge monsters. Yeah, I knew you were there. I mean, I heard you. More than... And we have this last doorway, which has the important note in. The nameless moon present beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. The second note we've had regarding pale blood. 3 third corpse, and then we've got some babies in the cage. The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. If you remember, well, I say remember, I was still this episode, so I'd hope you remember. Gurman was talking about Lawrence, and we know Lawrence from his... used to be a Bergenworth scholar before he before he founded the Healing Church. You're going to learn more about that in the DLC, actually. Which isn't too far off now. We've got a couple more bosses before we can do the DLC. Twin Bloodstone Shards. You also notice that Church Servant was using fire, and he's one of the very few enemies in this game that will use fire. Because fire is an arcane thing exclusive to the Tumerians. The race of super evolved humans that lived alongside the Great Ones in the Chalice dungeons. That's a bit of lore for you, but since we're not doing Chalice dungeons we won't see them, but you get the idea. And then there's a Bloodstone chunk there which we don't need. Quicksilver bolts. Now, that payback I was talking about. If we go down here, it's none other than
oh, this cannot be. You cannot be. No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala? Oh, how did this come to pass?
beg for life. Also, if you haven't killed Amygdala, I think he just sort of like... he has different dialogue.
Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me?
Of course I think ill of you.
It pains me to hear it. You've made yourself a misreckoning. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. It's plain as a pikestaff. Now, say in my heart, you were as a lamb to my God. Well, you weren't to know, and it wasn't for you to know. All's well that ends well, I say. No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot.
Anti-clockwise metamorphosis.
Oh, doubt me not, sweet compeer. What is friendship but a chance encounter? Ah, well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain God and the way he meted out his love.
Yeah, and then we can just kill him.
That was uncharitably done. That was uncharitably done, dear friend.
Shut up. And we get a Great One's wisdom from him. That's the first one we've ever seen. So, yeah. Great One's wisdom. Fragments of the lost wisdom of the Great Ones, being them might be described as gods. At Bergenworth, Master Willem had an epiphany. We are thinking on the basis of planes. What we need are more eyes. So that's why everything's got like a shit ton of eyes, in case you hadn't. Also, we can open up this shortcut finally. Quite possibly one of the most useless shortcuts in the game, unless you haven't actually killed. So yeah, that doorway is for if you have not found, like if you weren't taking the Nightmare Frontier by the Amygdala in front of your Hargo. So that's what that's for. So I suppose it's not useless, but I mean it's useless for us. And here we are in the Nightmare of Mensis. The Nightmare of Mensis. We've already been in the Nightmare... oh shit, that was nearly my phone going across the room. We've already been in the Nightmare Frontier, but this is the Nightmare of Mensis for a bunch of creepy phases and shit. Looks inviting. Huh. Big scary tower. That is also the one we saw in the Nightmare Frontier. So they're all connected. This is just the mountainy bit above the Nightmare Frontier. And these are the same beasts that we saw in the Nightmare of Frontier, except now they drop maggots. Because why not? This game needed maggots. Maggot, maggot, maggot. I'm trying to help you, maggot. Best part of Edge of Tomorrow, if you haven't seen that movie. It's alright, but we're not talking about the Edge of Tomorrow. 3 bloodstone chunks. So you haven't already upgraded your weapon, this is where you can do it. Now up here, you're about to witness a miracle, as Patches might say. Big old red light in the sky means death. Something in that tower is causing us mass frenzy. And we're actually going to find it later. It's not a boss, sadly. It would be cool if it was like a super duper optional secret boss. But it's not, but oh well. Doll's fucking asleep again. Fucking lady bitch doesn't do anything. Look at this. Asleep again.
I'm what?
I must have drifted out. Yes, I know you drifted off. On the job, I might add. And farewell, good hunter. Bye, messengers. Bye, blood vials. Bye. Yep. So now, obviously, we're in the Nightmare of Menses. So we've got Lecture Building, second floor, and Nightmare Frontier, Amygdala's Chamber, and the Nightmare of Menses. 5 different lamps. Thankfully, quick loading screen. So yeah, as you'll see in the ground, a bunch of space sticking out of that body. Which you'll see why soon enough. And yeah, like it even affects these things. Also, if you kill these things with fire, which I can't be bothered to do, but you can if you want, they won't drop maggots. Just a fun little tip if you're struggling to fight them. See, since we have... Actually, I'm not going to say that, because that's probably contradictory to what I said earlier. But yeah, up there. Bloody awful Loran Silver Beast things. That's what they're called, by the way. Loran Silver Beasts. What is going on? There we go. There's actually another lamp up